City leaders gave some insight today about how they plan to manage the 200 to 400,000 people who come to town for South by Southwest this year. This will be the first South by festival since electric bikes and scooters entered the Austin market.
KXAN's Alyssa Gordon explains how they're trying to plan ahead for people who will be getting around town on 2 electric wheels.
So the pedestrian zones are in red here. They're along 6th Street between Congress and the freeway.
New this year for South by Southwest, electric scooters will not be allowed in the pedestrian-only zones.
Based on the number of people, the number of pedestrians, the risk is high for the chance of accidents.
And if you're on a bike, you'll have to get off and walk it in. Now, there's a dockless scooter on every corner of the 6th and Red River intersection, but during South by Southwest, none of those will be allowed because this is one of those pedestrian-only zones. Austin police will be out reminding people of the rules.
It would be extremely rare for a person to get a citation for coming into the enclosure, especially if they comply with the request to dismount and stop the scooter. If they refuse that, then for sure we will take enforcement action.
Austin Transportation Department Director Robert Spillar is optimistic about adding scooters to the festival.
So, no, I'm not really worried about it.
In fact, he says they could help decrease traffic.
We're asking people to be responsible, also to park their devices in an orderly way.
He admits getting the message out to thousands of travelers to Austin will be a challenge. His department will be dropping off information at hotels and places festival goers will visit. We asked just how many attendees do they expect to be on scooters?
No idea.
Alyssa Gordon, KXAN News.
The city has released a map of which vehicles can travel where during South by Southwest, as well as rideshare drop-off spots. We're going to put a link for that with this report on KXAN.com.
Tomorrow, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention will present an update of their study on scooters to Austin's Mobility Committee. CDC found there were 71 crashes on scooters in December and January. Most of those riders did not suffer serious injuries. In about 15 of those, more than 10 people suffered significant signs and symptoms. Earlier this month, a scooter rider was killed after he was hit by an Uber driver. Police say 21-year-old Mark Sands was going the wrong way on the frontage road of I-35 at 6th Street. APD telling us today the crash is still under investigation. Right now, 10 dockless companies have more than 15,000 scooters and 2,000 dockless bikes in Austin right now. In January, more than 263,000 trips were taken on these scooters. On average, each trip lasted just over 1 mile. The Austin Transportation Department says the final results of the study will be released in late March or early April.